What's up guys, it's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be filming a what's on my iPhone 7 video. And before I start, I just want to say Happy New Year. It's finally 2018. I hope you guys all had a great 2017, and I hope that your 2018 is 18 times better. Also, I want to say I know my Christmas decorations are still up because I'm Catholic and we don't take our Christmas decorations down until after the Epiphany, which is on January 6th. So they will be up until then. I learned how to screen record my phone, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's get into the video. Before I get into what's on my iPhone, I'm going to be talking about my phone case first. So right now I have the clear OtterBox case and it's really nice. I really wanted a clear case so that you can actually see the rose gold on the back of my phone. I did have an OtterBox before this and it actually left a mark on my phone. It's kind of depressing. I don't really know how to get rid of it, so if any of you guys know, let me know in the comments. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but over here there's like some kind of design. It's from my other case. This is my old phone case, and on the back you can kind of see this design, and that somehow ended up on the back of my phone, just in that spot. That kind of sucks. Let me know if that's happened to you before, and I'm going to try to get rid of it soon. So this is my lock screen. I honestly just found it on Google Images, and I want it to be kind of winter themed, so this is what you're going to get. And then when you open my phone, the background is like that granite kind of aesthetic looking background. I thought it matched my lock screen, so that's why I put it. So I'm not going to really talk about much of the default apps that Apple gives you because everyone has them and you should probably know. But here are the default apps that I use the most. Obviously I use Messages, FaceTime, Photos, and Camera the most out of all of these. I do occasionally check the weather sometimes, and the clock I use for my alarms obviously. And then on the bottom I have my 4 apps. But honestly, I don't even think I use these the most. I have phone, mail, Safari, and music. Oh, and also guys, it's not 9:41 a.m. For some reason, when you plug your phone in like this, it says it's 9:41 a.m., but it's actually 3:50. So when you go to the second page, I have my most used social media at the top, and then I have some random ones in the middle. And then for the last 2 rows, I have my most used games. So at the top I have Snapchat, which if you want to add me, it's Danielle Dainton. I'll have it on the screen. I do have a personal one that I use for just my friends because I like to put my location a lot on my story and I don't feel comfortable with my subscribers knowing where I am all the time. So I have a separate one for you guys, and I post on there when I'm about to upload or if I'm doing anything cool. I'm not trying to make this video to promote all my social media, so if you guys want to follow me on all my social medias, they will be at the end card at the end of this video. But next I have Twitter, which I don't use that much, but I like to keep up with like the news on there sometimes. And then I have Instagram, which is my most used. I love Instagram so much. And then obviously I have YouTube, and then I have Musical.ly, which I used to be so active on, but I haven't made a Musical.ly in almost 2 years. I'm sorry about that if you came from my Musical.ly, but I just didn't really want to do it anymore because a lot of it was just like cringy 12-year-olds. I'm not trying to insult anyone, but that's what I thought of it. And then I have Facebook, which I don't use that much, but I'd like to keep up with some family that have Facebook accounts. And then this app is really cool if you're a YouTuber, so it's called the YouTube Studio. It's kind of like your video manager or whatever on your computer. And then next to that I have Sub Count. It's a live subscriber count. You just refresh it whenever you want. And I like to keep track of my subscribers on here. Every so often I'll check it, probably once or twice a day. And then I have Duolingo. Duolingo is a language app, and I've been currently learning Italian. I don't do it that much. I used to be on it all the time. There's Spanish, French, German, Chinese, Japanese, and so on. There's a bunch of them. So this app is super cool if you just want to learn a language. I know it probably won't help you learn it fully, but it'll make you really familiar with the language and some basic words that they use. And then I have Layout, which is basically Instagram collage app. So if you ever want to make collages on your phone, this app is a good one. Next to that I have BMO, which is just my banking app. I keep track of my debit card on there, and I keep track of all my earnings on there. So here I have Pinterest, and I don't go on Pinterest that much. I only go on it when I need some inspiration or anything, and I don't post anything on there myself. And then I have Boomerang, which I'm pretty sure everyone has. It's where you make those little like movie pictures, which is kind of cool. Next to that I have Soundhound, and Soundhound is a really good app. It's the same thing as Shazam, but I just had this one the whole time. I never got Shazam, and you can even check the songs on Snapchat now, which is pretty cool. But it basically just go on it and you press the button right here and you can track a song, or it'll not track a song, it'll tell you what the song is and the artist and all that. And then I have Period Tracker, which keeps track of my monthly cycle. And then I have Netflix, and I love Netflix. I'm currently watching The Office, and if you guys have any other recommendations for shows to watch when I'm done The Office, comment them down below. And now for the last 2 rows, I already said that they're all going to be games. The first one I have is Balls, and it's this game. I was so addicted to this in the summer. My record is 1,000, and you just do this. It's so amusing. And then I have Geometry Dash. I have the light app because I think I'm actually going to pay for the full version because I'm just so addicted. My brother and I always compete and sees who can beat a level first. And then I have Dragon Veil, which is this dragon app, and you hatch dragons and give them habitats and stuff. I don't know why, I just thought it was pretty cool. This app makes me feel like a grandma. I have Words with Friends. If you guys want to play me on Words with Friends, my username is Danielle 200126. So if you guys want to add me on Words with Friends if you play it, that'd be pretty cool. And then I have Candy Crush, which is so addictive for me. I used to play it all the time, but now I don't play it so much. I'm on level 592. So that basically tells you that I was once obsessed with this game, and I kind of want to start getting back into it. Then I have Flappy Dunk, which is kind of like Flappy Bird, but it's way better. Then I have Snake vs. Block, which you've probably seen on a bunch of Instagram ads because that's how I found out about it. And the last app on this page is called Puzzle Dome. It's just a bunch of puzzles, and if you're ever bored on a plane or something, this app is perfect. It has a bunch of different kinds of brain games and stuff. So now onto the second page. I have a lot of these folders. As you can probably tell on the first page, I don't use a lot of folders, but here I decided to categorize some of my apps. So the first one is my favorite folder called School, and it basically just has all the apps that I would need at school. So a couple of my teachers use Schoology, which is just this app that you can like put the lessons on and stuff. And then I also have Google Classroom. And then for studying, I like to use Quizlet sometimes. And then Focus Keeper, this is my holy grail. I love this app so much. It just helps you stay focused around your studying. So for example, if you go on it, when I'm studying for a test, I really like to use this. So you study in 25-minute intervals, and then every 25 minutes you get a 5-minute break. And then every couple 25 minutes you get like a 30-minute break, and it just really helps you keep track of your time when you're studying. And then I have Google Docs and Google Slides because everyone uses those. And then I have Kahoot, which some of my fun teachers like to use. And if you don't know what Kahoot is, it's just this app where you can like play multiple choice questions, and then all your classmates compete, and it's a really fun game. And then I have a stores folder. I don't really use these apps, but I have Starbucks, American Eagle, Garage, Sephora, Aldo, and IKEA. I just like to go in there and sometimes browse at the stores and stuff. And then I have the folder that everyone has, the junk folder. So these are all the apps that Apple gives you that I don't use, like iTunes U, Keynote, Numbers, Pages, Files, Wallet, iMovie, Compass, and Find iPhone. I do use iMovie to edit my videos, but I edit them on my laptop. And then I also have voice memos, and this is a Christmas countdown. Obviously Christmas just ended, so I'm going to put it in the junk folder for now. I usually check it a few times during the year, but during the Christmas season I'll check it almost every day. It tells you the basic 356 days, blah blah blah, and it goes into weeks, sleeps, hours, minutes, seconds, heartbeats, and breaths. I wonder who took the time to calculate all these. The next folder I have is called Theme Parks, and I don't really use this folder. I do go on the Canada's Wonderland app when I'm at Canada's Wonderland, and I do have Universal Studios from Hollywood and Disneyland here from when I went to California in the summer, because they had like the ride wait times on it and all the attraction maps, and it was really cool to use. And then I have my games folder, which is just all the games that I don't use that much but I still like to play. So I have Jelly Splash, Stack, Word Cookie, Flappy Golf, Flow Free, Subway Surf, and this app called Chicken Scream. And this app is so funny, but if you don't like screaming, don't play it. The chicken is controlled by your voice. And then I have Temple Run, and I used to play this when I had my iPod 3 in like grade 4. And then I have Twisty Road, and then one lonely one over here called Color Switch. Now the rest of these apps, I didn't really want to put them in folders because I didn't know how to like categorize them. So here I have Sprocket, which I do have the HP Sprocket, and this is the app that you use to connect your phone to the Sprocket and print the pictures. And then I have this Canon app that connects my phone to the camera's Wi-Fi, and I can put my camera's videos and photos on my phone. Next I have Photo Editor, which I sometimes use. I usually just edit my photos on the actual Instagram app when I'm going to post a picture, but I will use this sometimes. And then I have Uber, which I don't even know why I have this because I don't use it. And then I have this app called Dream Talk, and if you talk in your sleep, this will read it, and you'll be able to look at it in the morning, and it's literally so funny. And then I have this app called Sleep Cycle, and it's basically an app where it helps keep track of your sleep cycle, hence the name. And it's kind of creepy because at the top it says where I'm awake, but then it knows when I fell asleep. How is that possible? And then I have the Toronto FC app just to keep track of all their games and stuff and see what's up with them, because I really like Toronto FC if you don't know that already. And then I have Hotspot VPN because my school is just the best school ever, and they decided to block Snapchat. So all of us there, we all use Hotspot Shields, and we all block the block of Snapchat, and we get to use it if we use this app. And then the last app is WhatsApp, which is basically what I use to contact some of my family who don't use iMessage. So that's what's on my iPhone 7. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!